Hello, welcome back and welcome to week 9 of my Movember training prep video summaries. I hope you enjoyed last week's video, and if you did, please make sure you've given it a thumbs up and have subscribed below. And by that I mean literally have clicked the subscribe button. Thank you very much. So this week is shaping up pretty similarly to weeks from earlier on in the prep, which means that I have an upper body session today, lower body session tomorrow, threshold run on Wednesday, off Thursday, lunges Friday, and then weather permitting mountains on Saturday. So looking forward to that, but I will kick things off by admitting that the week just gone and the sessions on Friday and Saturday that you can see in my previous video floored me beyond belief and drained me more than any training sessions ever have in my life so far. So I spent the whole of Saturday evening and the whole of Sunday just completely worn out to the point where I just couldn't switch on my brain at all and just needed to recover. But I'm feeling remarkably good today, full of energy, and almost looking forward to this bench press session, which is very, very unlike me. So if you would like to follow me downstairs, I can go and get on with it. Gym session done outside for a 3-mile run in what can only be described as the least inspiring weather imaginable. So I'll get this out of the way and I'll see you, I don't know, up there. Tuesday evening, lower body session and sprints outside in the pissing rain. So we are 1 month out from Movember. Intimidated? Little bit. Scared? Somewhat. Excited? Very much so. So if there's any way you guys would like to get more involved or you're not sure how to get involved, then do just drop me a message. I would be more than happy to help. Looking forward to everything. Lots of logistics still to figure out, but all the foundations are there. So the final push. Sprints today, which isn't much fun, but it could be worse. Like lunging 5k on Friday maybe. So see you soon. Okay, all finished up in the gym with my lower body session. Short and sweet, but realistically that's about as much volume as I need at the moment just to keep my strength base as high as we can whilst focusing and getting a bit more specific on other things. So outside for 4x800 meter sprints followed by 10x50 meter sprints, all with 1-to-1 rest periods. Not going to film any of it as it is dark, wet, windy, and my camera's not weatherproof, so there's your reason. I apologise. Not looking forward to this. Let's see how I get on. Well, I will start by putting my time just here. Don't have the times for the 10x50s as I can't move my watch that fast and just had to focus on getting my breath. As I do now, oh my God. So I'll admit, as you may have guessed, that my asthma was playing up quite a lot there. Yes, what a nerd, I know. So concerning that little bit, gonna have to get that looked at as soon as I can ahead of November. Better to nip it in the bud. Anyway, that rounds off today, and I will see you all tomorrow for my longish run. 1 hour run at 7:30 minute per mile pace this evening, and it's not raining. Yes. So we've got pretty much all the heart rate data that we need leading into Movember itself, but this is just a really good way of checking that we are still right on track. So, cue sweaty, out of breath Fergus in 3, 2, 1. And I'm done. So, not too bad, to be honest. Pretty pleased with how that's gone. In terms of lungs and heart rate, all good, pretty routine. Average heart rate of 151 throughout, which is the best of the prep so far, at that pace that is. However, my legs felt like concrete, so definitely carrying some fatigue from yesterday's session, which does not bode that well for the rest of the week. So, rest day tomorrow, and then 5 kilometers of lunges on Friday. See you then. Friday evening, you know what that means. It's time. 5 kilometers of lunges, which is 250 lengths up and down here. Gonna sit down, have a quiet word with myself, and then just crack on because this is intimidating. I'm a little scared, but I've got my carbs, I've got my electrolytes, so I'm all sorted this week. See you on the other side. I ate all my party rings, so no sick transition for you there. 5 kilometers lunged. 2:41:40. It was really hard. I'm really tired. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Good morning. At the foot of Ben Lawyers and Ben Glass for my regular 4 hours in and around the mountains as a good way of finishing off the week with some high volume aerobic work. So, obviously I have a lot of fatigue in my legs from last night. You've maybe been able to tell that I was just worn out, done in, exhausted, whatever way you want to spin it. Didn't have much to say and just wanted to get to bed, so waking up this morning I wasn't that excited about this. So we'll see how we get on. It is going to rain at some point, I know that for a fact, so I'll take you along with me for as much of this as I can, but no promises. So let's see how this unfolds. I should mention, by the way, that we have 2 very, very special guests today. Pig and Harley. Cue dog montage in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good. So, job done. Weather took a very sharp turn for the worst, hence why I stopped filming. I couldn't see 5 yards in front of me, so that doesn't make for particularly entertaining footage. Dogs had an excellent time, they told me themselves. I had less of a good time up at the top as it was sideways wind and sideways rain, Scotland's finest. Ben Lawyers and Ben Glass ticked off my list of Monroes that I want to conquer, which is actually all of them, so about 250 to go now, I think. That rounds off this week's training. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and if you have, please make sure you've given it a like and have subscribed below. And by that I mean literally click the subscribe button. There is a button there, please click it. So things are starting to ramp up a little bit now. Lots of logistics and lots of planning left leading into Movember, but everything is slowly falling into place. So the training is actually quite a nice way of switching off from it all. If there is any way that you can support at this stage, that would be massively appreciated. Donation link is down below, and if there's any way in which you think you can support in other ways, or if you want to be more directly involved, then please do just let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next week.